What is up guys, Vex today doing another Sony Vegas tutorial. Now I know I haven't done one of these in a while as I just really haven't gotten around to it and I haven't really been sure what to make. So if you do have any suggestions, please put them in the comments below, those are always really appreciated, and I want to try and make these a bit more regular from now on. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Today I'm going to show you this glitch effect. It works really well for montages, edits, and I just think it looks really good and it's a really nice effect. So yeah, now I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so now once you're in Sony Vegas, the first thing you want to do is go onto your clip and put markers every second or half second. Now, I've just done this once every half second. This might be a bit too much for you, and if you're using a song with like a glitching kind of sound to it and you want to sync it to that, then you can always just sync it to the song. But since I'm not, I'm just going to do it every half second, and then basically just go at all those points until you want it to stop, and then on each of those markers, just click on them and hit S, and that will split your clip. And you want to do this all the way along, and this is what we're going to do is every second clip you have here that's now split, we're going to make reversed. So you want to hold control and then click on every second clip just like that, and then right click on it and hit reverse. Now this might be a bit laggy in the playback, so what we're going to do is we're going to go up to file and we're going to render this. So I'll be back once I've rendered it. Okay, now once you've rendered it, you can just go and delete all of these. You will not need them anymore. And then you can just drag on the rendered version, hit no, and then just delete the audio track. So now we play this back, it's going to be forward, and then every half a second it'll be played backwards, and it just gives it a kind of buggy, sort of glitchy look to it. Now obviously this isn't just enough on its own, so the next thing you want to do is with this file that I will have linked in the description below as part of the project files. By the way, I'll be linking project files including the final render, the project, and all the assets you'll need to do this project. I'll be linking them in the description of every Sony Vegas tutorial from this point on. So just download that in the description, and this blue and red data glitch file, you want to drag this in. And you want to put it after the first reversed piece of footage. So this first half a second is forward, but after this second bit here, this is reversed. So you want to start it there and then just drag it all the way to the end until your last marker. Now obviously this just covers up what's behind and this looks terrible. So what you do is you want to click on the compositing mode button, hit custom, and you won't need any plugins for this. This is already installed in Sony Vegas. You want to hit Sony displacement map, hit OK. And then you'll have to change some of these settings. So what I think looks good is 0.01 on both of these. So just do that, 0.01. These are the two channels, and now the two colors we're using on this clip are red and blue. So you leave this at red, and now you just want to set that to blue. Now on the edge pixel handling, you want to also set this to wrap pixels around. Now once you've done that, that's pretty much it. You can just hit exit, and if we play this back here, you can see it does this weird glitching sort of effect over the footage, but there's this annoying bit around the edge here that doesn't really look too good. It's kind of annoying. So to fix this, what you want to do is go to video effects, go down to stereoscopic 3D adjust, and you want to drag this onto this footage here, but not onto the actual footage. You want to drag it onto the layer itself. So drag it over to the right hand side of it, and then you'll see these controls here. Now the first thing you need to do is make sure you've got composite to the left of stereoscopic 3D. If you don't do this, it won't work. Make sure you do this. This is a very vital step. And you just want to drag this little slider up just to the right a bit until those boxes around the edge, mainly on the top and bottom, are gone. So now you can see that there is no effect at the top or on the bottom here. So once you've done that, just hit exit. And then if we play this back here, you can see you don't see any of that effect on the top or bottom. It's just in the middle of the screen. And this is sort of like a screen tearing effect. And this is exactly what we want. I think this looks really good. So the next thing you want to do is go to Project Media again, and you also need to download this in the description, this video disruption.mp4. This will be linked again with the project files in the description, and you just want to drag this over the top of your footage. Now it is quite short, so you might need to drag it and just make it again to the last marker. You can delete the audio track. And obviously this is just covering a whole screen again. So once again you want to hit compositing mode, and then this time go down and hit screen. Now you can still, it's a bit too focused in, you can't really see much of the background, so you just want to drag from the top here and put the opacity down to about 50%, looks pretty good. If we play this back from the beginning, you can see this gives us a really nice glitching effect, and for montages, for edits, this looks really cool. And then just as a finishing touch, you can always just put a glitching kind of sound effect on the bottom, and just drag that on, go to the end, hit trim end, and this is pretty much our glitching effect done. So I'm going to play this back here so you can see the final product. So that is pretty much it, guys. Hopefully this tutorial has helped you. If it has, a like or even a subscribe is always really appreciated. Please leave any comments down below for other tutorials you want to see in the future. And remember, as always, from this point on, I'll be linking the project files in the description below, so you can look at this, edit it, all the assets you need will be there. But just remember, please don't steal it. Please don't just get my file, render it, and then stick it in your montage. That really sucks when people do that, and it's really annoying because it's a lot of my work and I'm just not getting anything out of it really. You're just plagiarizing it, so please don't do that. This is to help you guys, not so you can steal it. So that is pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye, guys.